It might help if I unmute myself, right? Hello, everybody. I'm talking to myself. Anyways, I'm going to announce the winner of my subscriber newsletter raffle, or whatever you call it, contest, or not contest, just giveaway tonight. I'll be giving away a 50-minute reading. So gonna let everybody kind of get on. I'm hoping that this person I'm picking will be on tonight. I hope. I did not get a chance to send out an email newsletter to everybody, which I feel bad, but I told everybody about this yesterday. Hopefully they will show up. But if not, I'll email them and they'll find out that way too. So we'll see. Hi, everybody. Hello. Welcome. Thanks for showing up. It's just me tonight. And scrolling below me here is all about my event that's coming up, because this Saturday's event sold out. Thank you, everybody. Sorry that I had some issues with the tickets. Oh, hi, Alyson. She said hello to me, and she's actually sitting behind this wall here. She's so funny. She's such a comedian. Wait, co-medium. Anyways, that's an event that's coming up, not this Saturday, but the Saturday after, that Cheryl and I are doing. It's a psychic demonstration. It's going to be on Zoom. And so if you purchase a ticket, we're going to try to read as many people as we can. We'll be able to get feedback from you. There's no delay. It's nice. It'll be nice in Zoom. Once you register the day before, I'll send the link out to everybody, or you might get it in the registration as well, too. So definitely something to check out. I think the tickets are, I think they're 30. I'm not sure. They're somewhere around there, 25 to 35, somewhere in there. I can't remember. So definitely something that will be fun. And I am going to have another small group reading again soon, so I'll announce that very soon. But I did want to let people know, because I've had quite a few requests today. You guys can all go on to my website under my services page and go to small group readings there, and you can book your own private small group reading where you invite your friends and everybody pays, for their tickets. So really, basically, you just have to have a deposit to reserve the date and time, and then your friends and you all pay on the day of for the rest of it. So it's kind of a nice thing, and we can do it on Zoom. And if you're local to Huntington Beach, I'm open to doing them in person at my shop, but I'm not going to people's homes yet. So definitely, it would be nice. So there are some weird, so let me just tell you guys, there's a lot of crazy people going on to these lives, and they're offering you free readings, and they're giving you these links. Don't click on those. Those are scam artists from other countries that are taking advantage of people. They are not representative of us. We don't offer free readings like that. We don't go and solicit people like that. So stay clear of those, and let me know in the comments. And if you can, flag them or report that user in the comments while we're live if you see them doing that. I'm going to be setting up my business page here where certain countries cannot get access, the ones that are having all of the hackers. So, I mean, I hate to do that. I've had it fully access to the world, right? But now I think we have to really kind of block them all out, unfortunately, certain countries that are continuously doing this. Because Alyson did this on her business page and they stopped. So I'm going to copy her. You don't need to send me a pic. I actually got rid of that guy this morning. I blocked him and deleted him, so he's gone. So, oh, hi, Robin. How are you? So definitely, but when it's happening, let me know so I can take care of it right away. They're just, they're just terrible people that have nothing better to do, and they come onto these lives, or they like to jump on people's Zoom meetings too. They're not nice. So ignore them. They don't represent me or anybody else. They're just from other countries trying to steal money from us somehow. It's not for me. If you got a friend request, please send me a link of that. I'm not friend requesting anybody from my personal page or my business page. So there was a false account up. So it sounds like maybe they have another one. So please send me a picture of that if you can, and report them as fraud, because I do not have any other business accounts. I'm looking right now. I'm looking on Facebook right now to see if I can find one, like a fake one up there. I looked yesterday and there wasn't any because somebody said this. So let's see, people. Yeah, I don't see one here. So there's not one there. And then I'll just go to pages. Let me just double check here. Thanks, guys. So that might be left over from the last one, and maybe you're just seeing it because there was one about a week ago that went and friend requested everybody, and that page was shut down within like an hour. So a lot of times people don't see the friend request for a week or two, and that might be what it was, okay? So I apologize, but if you want to send me a picture, please do so I can kind of research it and make sure. So I appreciate you guys looking out for me. Thank you so much. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, wow. Lots of people. So I'm going to do, I wasn't sure what I was going to do tonight because I was really tired earlier. It was funny. We went to a late lunch, early dinner, me and Alyson, and then I came back and I fell asleep on my desk. I was planning on doing this live earlier, but I actually dozed off for like a good hour, like I was out. And so I just woke up about 6:30 and I'm like, all right, I'm going to do my live. So I'm still waking up, I feel like, from my late afternoon nap. So I'm going to see about maybe doing a couple readings and then I'll announce the winner. How's that? So I don't know how long we'll go or how many readings I'm going to do, but I'm just going to go for it. So let's see. So I think everybody here knows the rules. You know, yes, no, I don't know, but when you say yes, please tell me what you're saying yes to. So yes, and then the details of whatever you say yes to. Like if I say dad, he was a farmer and he drove a Mercedes, I don't know, just say yes, I can take all of that, or yes, I can take everything except my dad wasn't a farmer, just that stuff. But don't tell me additional information and don't feed me names, okay? And I'm going to see who comes through here. I did have a busy day of readings all day today, but I feel spirit, so I'm going to go for this. So I'm just going to kind of see who comes through, and then do not tell me anybody's information. Don't tell me when they passed away. Don't tell me birthdays. Don't tell me anything in the comments. All you can tell me is yes, and whatever I said that you can understand, please. That would be helpful. There is a 20-second delay, so it would be nice if you tell me exactly what you can say yes to, because the 20-second delay gets a little confusing. When you just say yes. I don't know what you're saying yes to, okay? So I'm going to see who is here. So, okay. So I know I've got, interesting. I've got, I feel like this is somebody's aunt. Like a great aunt, maybe even. She's coming through. I feel like you would have had a really good relationship with this aunt. She was a funny lady. She was always joking around. I also feel like with her, there was, she was a bit, I want to say she was a bit eccentric. I feel like she was very independent, very much like to do things on her own. I think that there was an awkwardness to her, but she was very adorable and sweet, and people liked her a lot, but she was awkward. And I know that she's a smart lady, but I also feel like she would have been on her own at the end of her life. I don't know if she ever married. She just feels like she was so independent and so just she enjoyed being by herself. I feel like she loved her family. Like, her, you know, this is like somebody's aunt. I feel like she would have been like your grandmother's sister. And I feel like she loved her sister, her family. Please don't tell me names. Just what you can understand. Thank you. And so, because people are putting names in the comments, don't do that, please. Because I do evidential mediumship, so I want to be able to give you this information. I don't want you to feed me information because it makes it difficult for me to do my job if you're feeding me information. No problem, don't worry. I want to be able to give you the information so you know that I'm with your person. So if I get a name, I want to get it. I don't want it to be something I read in the comments, okay? So that makes sense. So a couple of people can understand the aunt. So I do feel like, and it's funny, I know he just said that name. All right, I do feel like this aunt was very eccentric in the sense that she's very intelligent. And she does things kind of like she beats her own drum. She doesn't really care what other people think. And gosh, so Lisa can take an aunt, Jennifer can take an aunt, and Brenda can take all of that. And Chris, I believe you can take all of it too. So I'm going to try to weed you guys out. I'm going to try my new technique that I've been copying from Alyson. Okay, so I want Spirit to give me something that you guys will identify who my person is. So I'm just going to kind of see what Spirit gives me. So this aunt would be related. So this is Grandma. I feel like, who can understand a great aunt? Okay, Chris, because I kind of know this is a great aunt. So this would be your great aunt. Okay, so I kind of feel like I'm with you, Chris, but I just want to make sure. And you can, and somebody else can take a great aunt. So I've got 2 people that can take a great aunt so far. Okay, the next thing I want to say then, and Helen can take a great aunt. 3 people, 4 people. Okay, we're going to keep going. This would be Grandma's sister. So if you can take Grandma's sister, let me know, because I know that this aunt is related to Grandma. And can you also understand that this woman never was married? Maybe she had a relationship, but I don't feel like she was married because she feels very independent, very much on her own at the end of her life. So if you can understand that, let me know in the comments that what you can understand, not just yes. Because I don't know what yes means. Sorry, guys, because I'm like 20 or 30 seconds ahead of you. Okay, so if you can understand a great aunt, Grandma's sister, never married. Okay, so Helen can understand this. And it's a great aunt, right, Helen, I hope? Let's see. Okay, I do think I'm with you, Helen. I'm going to have you call in. I'm going to put a number here. I'm going to put it up on the banner just a second. I'm multitasking here. Add banner. So Helen, if you can please give me a call and let me see if there's any other comments. No, I know this woman was never married. So Helen, please give me a call. I'm pretty sure. And Katie, if you can take it all, listen in. But I feel like I'm with Helen right now. So give me a call, and I don't know if I lost. Oh, I lost Chris because she was married. Okay. Yeah, I definitely feel like she was definitely never married. Okay. So Helen, give me a call. Oh, let me make sure my ringer is on. I have a do not disturb on. Sorry if you're calling. It's off now. Okay, good. Nobody called. I always forget to take it off do not disturb whenever I do this. So give me a call, Helen, please. And that is Helen Machado. I think that's how I say it. Helen Machado, give me a call. And I'm going to put you on the speakerphone, okay? And Katie, listen in if you can take all of this because I might have you call in too. This might be a piggyback. I might be with you. I might be with Helen, but I feel like I'm with Helen right now. So I hope Helen's going to call me here. Helen, let me know if you see this. Oh, you're trying to call. Okay, perfect. Did I write the number right? Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Let me put there it is. There's the number. All right. So she's trying to call right now, so hopefully she'll get through here. And I do feel like she's coming through for something important right now. I feel like there's something going on in the family and like she wants to comment on this. And even though she's a great aunt, I feel like she was around for a long time of your life. So I hope that we can get through Helen. All right, I'm going to give her a couple more seconds and then I'm going to actually have somebody else call in because I don't think she's getting through. I took my do not disturb off. Let's see if my Wi-Fi is on. It's off too. Sometimes when Wi-Fi is on, my phone doesn't work. All right, Helen, it doesn't look like you're able to get through. I don't have any missed calls. Oh, there we go, Helen. Hi, Helen.
Hi.
I was getting worried. I didn't think you could get through. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know if I was driving wrong or what was going on. I had my glasses on too. It's like,
Oh no, you were panicking maybe. Sorry. So you can understand the great aunt, and she was single all her life. Like she didn't marry. She may have had relationships, but she didn't marry.
Correct.
And you understand that
That's right.
she's a bit eccentric. She's a little bit different. She beats her own drum. Very intelligent lady.
Yeah.
Okay, and you would have grown up with her, like she would have been around for a long time in your life, even though she's like your grandmother's age. Okay, perfect.
Like my grandmother too. She's like kind of like my grandmother too.
Yeah, that's what I feel like, because she's giving me that
she's
same.
my grandmother's sister. Like
Exactly. So would you understand there's something going on in the family right now? Because I feel like she's coming through really to kind of talk about like what's going on in the family. I don't know if there's like, it almost feels like there's some divide or some there's like some issues going on with the family. That's what I feel like. Some people are not talking or getting along. Would you understand that?
No, I don't understand that.
So if that,
other than the COVID, I mean, that's the only thing that's keeping us, that I know of, from talking.
Yeah. So would you understand that this is like a very close knit family? Like you guys have been very close knit, and that when your grandmother was here and your great aunt were here, like they were kind of like they brought everybody together all the time. That was their thing. Would you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe I'm misinterpreting this, but I kind of feel like she's talking about like that not happening as much anymore. That like nobody's gathering everybody together like they used to. Would you understand that?
That yes, I understand.
Okay.
I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
They were always family,
and Katie.
like everybody's going different ways.
Yeah, everybody's going different ways. There's not this big like bringing us all together. So Katie can understand this as well. And so I just feel like she's really just sort of like reaching out to like remind you guys like family, you know, like this is your family. Like just because you guys are going your different ways or you're too busy, there still has to be that like, you know, let's meet together like for holidays or this or that, like check in with each other, because I feel like it's been difficult for some people in the family and they feel kind of alone right now. So I feel like she's kind of reminding you guys of that. And would you understand that this this great aunt, did she pass kind of by herself? Like she was home by herself when she passed?
She was home. She wasn't by herself, but she was home. She had my grandmother with her.
Okay, that's fine. I just know she wasn't in a nursing home. She wasn't in the hospital. It happened at home?
No.
Okay.
It happened at home.
Yeah. And I guess when I say by herself, I guess what she's maybe telling me, and I'm interpreting it wrong, is just that she wasn't married. It was just like she was single still. So she's just really kind of acknowledging that. And did she actually, this sounds so funny, but was she actually like a cat lover? I know, like the old lady with the cats, right? Or is she joking with me?
She couldn't have cats. She did like cats, but she couldn't have because she was allergic to them.
Oh, well, I feel like she liked them. That's what I feel like. And she's saying like she could have been the old lady. Yeah, like, you know, there's always a joke about the crazy old lady with the cats. I feel like she's saying that could have been her. Oh, well, there you go. Okay, that's perfect. And I know, see, that just confirms everything. You can understand that. Perfect. All right, that's awesome. So she's just really like sending a lot of love to you. I don't know if you recently, or if you do do some knitting?
Yeah, I just started to get back into my sewing.
Okay, because I feel like she's talking about that. So did she teach you how?
Yes, she did.
Okay, perfect. That's what she's talking about. So she's just acknowledging.
She taught me how to make my first blanket, my first quilt.
That's what I feel like. She's talking about that. So she's just like really happy that you're getting back into that, okay? So she's just saying like, I'm with you always, I'm with you always. And is April 3rd, is that something important? April 3rd?
April 3rd.
She just showed me my daughter's birthday, so that's my daughter's birthday, and I'm like, why are you showing me that? So I'm wondering if that's like maybe it's not my daughter's birthday. Maybe I'm interpreting that wrong. Is there a Lila in the family?
Lila.
Or an Ann or a Lila.
No.
Okay, so I don't know what that was about. Why is she showing me my daughter's birthday? I feel like something significant with April, and with somebody in the family. Could be a birthday, could be an anniversary, could be a passing. But I feel like April, she's talking about April being an important date. Do you understand? Or is there somebody named April?
Two of my daughters were born in April.
Ah, so she's... Okay, okay, that's why she's bringing up my daughter in April. Okay, got it. That's it. I just misinterpreted what she was saying with my daughter. Perfect. Because that's what she's talking about. So she's just acknowledging your daughters and that. So did she know your daughters as well?
Yes, she did.
That's okay. So she's just sending love to them. She's like, I didn't forget them either. So yeah, that's beautiful. Well, I'm going to leave you with that. I wish you the best and just know she's with you always and loves you. And she wants you guys all to stay connected. Okay.
Oh, thank God. I really needed to hear from her because she's been on my mind so much.
Oh, that's awesome.
COVID, she was the one that was with me.
Oh, I'm so glad you got through that. You're lucky. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got through it, so yeah.
Okay.
Most of my blessed ones didn't get put in the hospital, so I thank you so much for this.
Yeah, she loves you. She's with you always. Okay. All right.
Thank you so much, Kelly.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you.
Well, that was fun. I love connecting with spirit, and that kind of woke me up. So, I'm going to do a couple, why don't you guys ask me some psychic questions in the comments, and I'm going to answer some psychic questions for people. And Katie, I feel like there's a message for you as well. I do feel like I had like a piggyback, and I felt like your great aunt was coming in as well. And I really feel like she's sending you lots of love because you're going through a difficult time, and she wants you to know she's with you. I also feel like your great aunt is just reminding you of all the happy times, because sometimes you get sad because you miss the people you love that have passed. And she's like, don't miss us. Remember the happy times. So I hope that you can understand that. And if so, let me know in the comments, because I feel like she really wants you to know that and wants to send you all the love in the world. Okay. And then I'm going to start, feel who I feel drawn to. Oops, knocking my phone over. See who I feel drawn to for a reading here. Okay, and I'm just, let's see. Oh, good. Katie said, so true. Yep, been missing them all. See, and she's like, don't miss us. Remember all the beautiful memories. We had so much fun, I feel like she keeps saying. So just remember that. She's with you always, and you always have those memories. Okay? This is a great question, Brenda. You feel bad. I totally get this, because I sometimes have a hard time trying to, think of my son, because I get sad, and my best friend who died, my son brought up my best friend Dia, and he's like, I loved Aunt Dia. I miss her so much. And then I was like, so do I. And as I said, so do I. And I'm driving, I started crying. So sometimes it's really hard, and I have to say Spirit does understand. So don't think that your daughter is upset. She's with you always, and she knows what's going on, and she's helping you, okay? So no, she understands, all right? I'm going to leave you with that. So Rinka, you will find peace, and you'll move on from your ex-husband. But it's a mindset for you, because that's how you are. I feel like you're like the kind of person, once you set your mind and you're ready to do it, you do it. So I feel like you just aren't quite ready. And sometimes, even though it's an ex-husband and you're moving on, so there's still parts of him and memories that, it's like you're going to grieve, right? So, you have to go through that process. You have to allow yourself to do that and heal. And I feel like you've been fighting it. Okay. So once you allow yourself to do that, things are going to be easier for you to move on. I hope that makes sense. Let me know in the comments. Brenda said, thank you. You're welcome, Brenda. Okay. So I want to go to this one here. How will my kids' health be? They have had issues, especially my youngest. You know, when I tune in and I feel like their health issues, I'm not sure what they are, but I can tell you this, the youngest one, and I'm tuning into your youngest one. Is your youngest one a daughter? Let me know that, because I'm tuning into, I feel like I'm tuning into a female, and maybe I'm tuning into you if it's not a daughter, but I feel like this is a daughter. Let me know in the comments, Robin, please, because when I tune in, I kind of feel like the health issues are gonna like grow. She's gonna grow out of them. Okay, and I feel like it's, oh, thank you, Renka. I'm glad it makes sense. And Robin, let me know if you have your youngest is a daughter. Yes, daughter. Okay, perfect. I feel like she's gonna grow out of whatever these health issues are. I feel like also maybe some of what's been going on maybe is like misdiagnosed. And so I want to say, don't just buy into what the doctors say. Go get second opinions if it's something serious, because I feel like it's not serious and that she's going to grow out of it and it's going to be okay. So I hope that helps. Again, I'm not a doctor. Definitely, you know, continue to see your doctor about anything, but check in to see if you can get, yes, that's what they say. She'll grow out of it. Perfect. So perfect. I'm glad they said that, because I feel like if they're not saying that you need a second opinion. So she's going to be fine. And your other children, I feel like, are pretty healthy too. And really, I feel like the health issues are more genetic things that like run in the family. So I don't know if this is asthma that I'm feeling or something like that, because I feel like there's some breathing issues. But I feel like, again, they're going to be okay too, and everybody's going to be fine. So I hope that helps and takes the worry off of you. Really, I say, don't worry, focus on the outcome you want instead, and put that energy into that so that you're manifesting something, you know, better than the worry. You know, take your mind off of the worry and manifest. So why are you not getting signs? So I'm assuming your husband's in spirit, and because, you know, if he's not, I would say it's probably because he's alive, but he's not. I don't know. That didn't come out of my mouth right, but you know what I'm saying. So you didn't say, but that makes me assume that he's in spirit. So sometimes we get a lot of signs, and other times, okay, perfect. I'm going to get back to you in a minute, Robin. Sometimes we get a lot of signs and sometimes we don't. I always say that signs come when we most need them. And also when we're grieving or in pain, sometimes we miss the signs. So I know that your husband's with you, and I'm sure he's giving you signs, but you must be going through a difficult time, and it's hard for you to really be open to seeing those signs. I hope that helps. And Robin, where did she go? Oh, So Robin, they both had throat issues and sleep apnea. So that makes sense, because I feel like it's more like almost like a breathing issues, which is sleep apnea can be a breathing issue. I would say I'm sure you've seen a specialist, but I almost feel like the sleep apnea can be cured with some kind of a nasal surgery, because I feel like there's a closure in the back of the nose, like deviated septum. And I feel like both of them have this. I also feel like one of them, or both of them maybe even have very, and maybe they've had their tonsils taken out, but I feel like sometimes tonsils can grow back, and I've heard of this happening. So I feel like you want to get those things checked out. Let's see. Okay. I'm not sure. Let's see. So I hope that helps, Robin. Let me know in the comments. I'm on to another comment now here, if I can find it. It keeps moving. So Jesse says, I can't seem to find peace since my dad's passing. Does he agree with the choices I made regarding his end-of-life care, or does he forgive me if he didn't agree? Here's the thing, Jesse, he's at peace, and he doesn't need to forgive you because everything you did was the right thing, he says. I want you to know that like he's around you, he loves you. And I think that you're being hard on yourself because he's saying you did a great job and it was a really difficult decision to make. So he thinks you did a fantastic job. All right. So I hope that helps bring you some closure. Okay. Let me see. Let me know in the comments. And I'm just reading the comments here so I can try to follow these all. Oh, okay. And Robin, let me know if you, oh, there she is. So she said, yes, my son had tonsils and adenoids removed due to sleep apnea. Okay, I feel like they've missed some, or maybe they're growing back again. So I've heard of this happening, and I just feel like get another opinion or have the doctor look at it again. Don't take no for an answer. That's what I feel. Okay, so I'm going to leave you with that, Robin. So I'm looking for another one. So Rochelle would like to know, can you please tell me when I see her getting pregnant? I've been having a hard time lately. So when I tune into that, Michelle, oh, I'm going to come right back to you, Michelle. Robin, I just read your comment. That's so interesting. My older son had that as an infant. I don't know how old your daughter is. He did grow out of it. And he used to make this really funny squeaky sound whenever he'd cry. It was really cute, but also kind of strange. So I don't know if she did that, but it was because of this extra, the flap or whatever, and the groove. So definitely she'll grow out of it. It'll be fine. She won't need surgery. Don't worry. Okay. All right. So let me see. So I'm back to you, Rochelle. Sorry. So when I tune into your energy, I do feel like there has been some difficulty with the pregnancies. I feel like maybe perhaps you've lost, had a miscarriage or maybe even two. And I also feel like it's been difficult to get pregnant. And I have to say that I do feel like some things, there's a couple things going on here. Okay, perfect, Robin. She will be fine. Don't you worry. My son grew out of it around 6. So it does. It goes away. It's like all of a sudden it just disappears. So I feel like the two things that are going on, Rochelle, is one is like there's something environmental. So I feel like there's something environmental in your like maybe what you eat, where you work, that's really not good for your body during pregnancy. So I want you to take a good look about the things that you're surrounding yourself with. And that could be stress as well. So I don't know if you have a stressful job or a stressful situation where the pregnancy, isn't able to thrive because of that, or it's hard for you to get pregnant because of the stress. So I do feel like I want you to work on maybe meditation, imagining, your I know it sounds silly, your womb, being planted with a beautiful baby, just like lots of things. Just try to manifest, all of these things. And I do feel like you will have, you will get pregnant and have a child here within the next year and a half. So I actually feel, that you could be pregnant in the next 3 to 6 months. But I think it's only going to be something that's an option if you take care of your stress level and you make sure that you're surrounding yourself with a healthy environment. So I don't know if there's something you're eating that's not good for you or what, but I feel like there's something that you need to like really pay attention to. You're a highly sensitive person to your environment and to foods. And I think these affect your you're getting pregnant and so on. So I hope that helps. Let me know in the comments. And let's see. Okay. I'm looking through here. Okay. Oh. Hi, Mary Jo. So you says you lost your grandpa 12 years ago and you never said sorry for the things you've done and you miss him so much. Do you have any messages for me? First of all, as soon as I saw that, I felt like I had to grab this message right here right away because I feel like your grandpa loved you so much and it didn't matter what you did. He loved you more than anything, and he always would love you. And I feel like he was more like a father to you than a grandfather, because I feel like he was that one man that was consistent in your life all your childhood. And he loves you no matter what. And he does forgive you, and he doesn't need to forgive you because he never was angry with you. He wants you to know how much he loves you. Okay? So definitely know that he's with you always. And I just keep seeing like a balloon. So I don't know if you had done something with a balloon or if you, I'm trying to figure this out. So give me a second. You know what, Mary? I feel like there's going to be something that happens, a sign from him with a balloon. So I don't know if like you see a random balloon floating around or if you found one today or recently. But definitely look for a random balloon. I feel like a blue balloon. I don't know why he keeps showing me this balloon like it's going to float towards you. So check that out. He loves you more than anything, all right? And pay attention to the signs because he's been giving you lots of signs of love to let you know he's with you, all right? Let's see. Here's a great one. What pointers can you give me about talking with my dad? And I'm assuming you're talking about your dad in spirit. You know, I always say, you know, when somebody walks up behind you and you can just feel it even though you don't see them, there's that energy, right? You can feel that spirit. Spirit feels the same way. And so a lot of times I tell people when I'm working with them in a one-on-one reading and they want to learn how to feel their loved ones, I like tell them to close their eyes. Just take a moment to kind of breathe in and a few breaths and just kind of relax and invite your loved ones in from spirit. And, you know, ask them to stand on your right and see if you feel that energy signature. It's kind of like, just like that feeling of when you cross your hand over there. It's very subtle. And once you acknowledge it and feel it, then so you know you're for sure that that's your loved one, ask them to step to your left so you can feel that shift in energy and just start working with that and becoming more aware of it. And then, you know, anything you say in your mind, they're hearing you. Anything you say. This is more about feeling that confirmation and knowing that they're with you. So this is something that I always feel like helped me connect with my son, but also my father and things like that when he passed. So definitely, you know, just continue to talk to them. Try journaling, setting intentions to have them come to you in your dreams. You can have a journal next to your bed and write down what you want to talk to them about and put it right next to your bed right before you go to bed, and go to sleep with the intention to connect with them in your dreams and invite them in. Sometimes you will remember them, sometimes you won't. But I do feel that when you do that, when you wake up the next day, I feel like you'll feel like a little bit almost like you had some closure. I hope that helps. Okay, and then let's see. I had a dream about my late husband last night. In the dream, he was yelling at me and trying to hit me or fight with me. Was that his spirit trying to tell me something, or just a dream processing old emotions? I am going to say that was a dream processing old emotions. You know, it's funny because my best friend passed, and when she came to visit me, she came into my hallway. We were like in my dream, and I started crying. And I was grabbing her, like going, don't leave, because I was so distraught when she passed. So the next dream she came in, we were little kids and we were playing, you know, that game where you clap your hands like this, and we were jump roping. And she was talking to me about like current situations, but we were small children having fun. And at the end of the dream, she's just like, you know, I didn't want to upset you. So I wanted you to remember when we were young and we had fun, not when things got sad. So sometimes we get in the way of our dream visits from our loved ones. And I feel like that's what happened. I feel like he was trying to help you process information, and maybe your mind got a little bit too much involved. Okay. That's what I feel, but he's definitely not yelling at you. He loves you. Let's see. Oh, where is that? Okay. This is a good question from Darcy, because, you know, I wonder this sometimes about, well, I don't wonder this about my son, but I know that my son, this was a plan, because I had a lot of signs before he passed, starting at age 4, actually age 1, the first one. And I feel like, your son, the same thing. I feel like you and your son, Darcy, actually had past lives together. And I feel like you were different, roles in each life. And that you're just continuing to journey together through these different lifetimes to learn and evolve as souls together, that he is part of your journey and you are part of his. So definitely do feel like this was a plan, even though it's difficult and it's hard. I want you to know, like, he's still with you to help support you on this journey. And this was part of the plan, I feel like, with him. And this isn't the last time. You guys will see each other again, and I feel like you'll even have another lifetime again. Okay, so I hope that helps. Let's see. Going up here and looking through questions here. Okay. Lisa says, will my family ever move to Arizona with me? It's funny, I'm going to Arizona on Sunday. I'm going to Sedona. I don't know why they wouldn't want to move there, Lisa. I do feel like they will move there. I just feel like you're kind of like the trendsetter. So because you do things, I feel like people eventually follow. I hope that makes sense. I just think it takes some time. You're more of a brave soul, and I think that it takes them time to make changes. I feel like some people are set in their ways. Okay, so I hope that helps. Let's see. Caitlin, will I reach my health goals soon? I feel like you're really close, Caitlin. I feel like don't give up because you get discouraged sometimes. So definitely, yes, you will. But also I want to say set realistic goals. Don't expect it to happen on a certain date or a certain time. It's going to take time, but you're doing all the right things, and just continue with that mindset. Okay? Josh, I'm not a doctor, but when I'm feeling into your arm, let me know if it's your right arm, because that's where I'm feeling, in my right arm. Please let me know in the comments. I'm just curious if that's the arm that you're experiencing pain in. And when I feel the pain, I actually feel like it's almost like in the elbow, like it's like this area right here, the elbow, but a little bit above and below the elbow. So tell me if that is the pain you're feeling in the comments, please, before I go on. Both arms. Okay, but is it in the area that I'm feeling? And if it's in both arms, is the right arm the worst? Is the right arm a little bit less movement? And the other thing I'm feeling like, yes, in both arms, exactly. Okay, what I'm feeling like, Josh, is that you're doing something new. So I want you to think about all the new activities you're doing, because to me, it feels like there's a little bit of maybe arthritis in the elbows, but also you're using new muscles. So I don't know if you've been doing a new kind of activity or exercise or job duties. Something feels like it's new and you're just using muscles you haven't used in a long time. And I feel like it's going to get better over time and it won't hurt so much. I don't feel like it's anything serious. I do feel like there might be mild arthritis. So maybe also the weather is affecting you. Okay. So let me know if that makes sense, Josh, in the comments, please. Thank you. Okay. You're welcome, Caitlin. Michelle says, will I ever own a home again? I feel like if you want to own a home again, you will own a home again. You just give yourself time and have realistic goals. Nothing new. Think real hard, Josh. So that's what I feel. Yes, you will own a home, but I feel like you have to really, set realistic goals and start working on that goal, okay? Because it might not happen overnight, but if it's in your mind and you're manifesting it, it's going to happen. You're able to do that. You've done it in the past, okay? Whoops, what did I do? There we go. Let's see. Nothing new, Josh says. So if there's nothing new in exercise, I feel like maybe look at the way you're sleeping. I don't know why, but I feel like it's an activity that you're doing, Josh, and it's not as bad or as scary as you think. And definitely go to the doctor and get everything checked out, because I am not a doctor. I'm just feeling it. It just feels like very strained, like when you overwork a muscle. And the other thing is like, you're probably not getting enough water, because if this is arthritis as well, I feel like you're not getting enough water. And your joints and everything are getting stiff. So check that out. And wherever you're living, I feel like the weather is affecting your joints.
Living here.
Okay. You're sleeping and your arms getting numb. Perfect. That's what it is. Look into investing into a really decent ergonomical pillow and focus on how you're sleeping and try to get it to where you have, talk to a chiropractor. You might need some chiropractic work. I think you have a pinched nerve in your shoulders from sleeping. Okay. So go to the chiropractor, go to your doctor as well, but chiropractor first, get a nice sleeping pillow and start working on stretching your arms and focusing on how you're sleeping so that you don't sleep that way anymore. And then you'll be fine. Don't be worried. It's nothing serious, I don't feel. Okay. I'm trying to read these. Okay. I'm currently in the state my husband passed, and I was previously told by a medium that there is hidden cash. Do you have any insight on this? Running out of time. Oh, that's very interesting. Let me know this, Lisa. Did your husband have a business and a business partner? Please let me know in the comments. You're welcome, Josh. Because I feel like I need to know that in order to see if I'm feeling the right thing. Because the first thing that popped into my head is the books. So I want to talk about like accounting, like the accounting books. Because I feel like there's hidden cash in the accounting books. So I don't know if he had a business partner, but let me know. Or if you have a business and you have a bookkeeper. Let's see, Lisa, let me know. Yes, he had a business. Okay. So yes, I'm thinking you're saying yes, he had a business. Who is in charge of the accounting, the books? Because that's where the money's hidden. So that's what I want to tell you. And if you had a business partner, I would want to see the books and have them, inspected by a CPA or a bookkeeper that you respect and trust before anything happens. Because I feel like there may be something very fishy or missing in there, okay? So definitely check into that. That's where the hidden money is, all right? Let me know if you understand that in the comments. I am going to announce the winner, guys, because let's see, where is it? Oh, I've got to get down to my screen here. There we go. So I have a screen here, or a spreadsheet here with winners, and I'm just going to find it. I had it open. There it is. And I'm going to tell you who I picked. So I'm hoping this person is on tonight. And hold on. Jennifer Calendar. And I hope I'm saying that right. And so if she's not on tonight, that's okay, because what I'll do is I will email her. But if you guys know who Jennifer Calendar is, and I'm going to post it in the comments here, let her know that she won a 50-minute reading, and I'll put it on social media too and email her. Oops. I'm just typing it in here. Okay, congratulations, Jennifer. And let's see, I'm just reading these comments to see if Lisa got back to me, the other Lisa. Okay, where did it go? He sold his practice and it was a huge legal battle after he died suddenly. Okay, that's where the hidden money is. So I don't know if you're able to recuperate it, but I feel like it might be worth a try, because I feel like there was some money that should have gone to you, okay? And I feel like somebody did something shady. Not to put anybody down or talk bad about his business partner, but I do feel like something shady happened, Lisa, okay? And congratulations, Jennifer. If you're on here, say hello and let me know. Don't give up. Keep pushing your doctors. Oh, yeah. So everybody, thank you for coming on tonight. I'm going to get off tonight a little bit early. It's late. It's just me and Alyson here, and we're going to go home to my boy. Or I'm going to take her home and then go home to see my boy. So thank you, everybody, for joining me. if you're coming to my event on Saturday night, which sold out already, thank you. It's a small group reading. I'll see you then. Otherwise, if you want to come see me and Cheryl, we're going to be doing a lot of psychic readings. While she's reading, I'm going to be answering questions in the comments on Zoom. And while I'm reading, she'll be doing the same thing. It'll be really fun. We'll get lots of people, a lot more than a regular dem. So it's kind of exciting. I'm curious to see how it's going to go. Or check out if you're interested in having an animal reading, check out our animal dem that we're going to be doing shortly after that one, I think November 7th. That one's going to be a really beautiful thing. We're going to bring through, your animals and your loved ones with them. You can bring pictures of your animals that have passed or pictures of your animals that are living, and we're going to tune into them for you guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Bye.